Learning is about stimulating the mind, and we stimulate the mind by stimulating the senses. So much material in the classroom is presented visually, and this goes back to the advent of the classroom, and even before. From blackboard to whiteboard to smartboard, the majority of classroom material is presented in visual form. This also includes, of course, textbooks, pictures, movies, and the teacher at the front of the room. Besides vision, hearing is the next most important sense in a classroom. A recording, discussion, or lecture, by design, relies on the sound for students to be able to learn from the material. What about touch? Students hold books in their hands, using their fingers to guide them. Their fingers touch the keys on a keyboard or the screen on a tablet. Chalk or whiteboard markers are held in hands during exercises. Even in science or home ec classes, students are touching while learning. Taste? Well, taste is tough to bring into classrooms. Allergies and hygiene concerns make using taste as a learning tool a difficult challenge. And then there is smell. When I put my nose in a classroom, what do I smell? I smell nothing. While it is commonly accepted that the sense of smell can create incredibly strong bonds with memory, scent is mysteriously absent from our classrooms. At Joelco Education Products, we wanted to know why this was. Where is the sense of smell in the classroom? And why have we been ignoring it for so long? And how can we fix this? Currently, there is no inexpensive and comprehensive way to create timely scents in the classroom. And because of this glaring omission in educational technology, the powerful sense of smell, known to be able to instantly create links with space and time, is ignored from the classroom. The Joelco Scentstructor will solve this problem. Imagine teaching a class on Of Mice and Men. The students are tired. The storied characters seem unengaging in a world of real-time Facebook updates. Suddenly, the musky smell of hay fills the room. Slumped shoulders become erect. Perhaps the scent of fresh alfalfa is introduced during George's crucial depiction of the American dream. Suddenly, a class on the use of setting in the novel feels less like a class about the setting and more a class in the setting. Now we are waking up the senses. It is not enough to set up a room fragrance or spray chemicals into the air. The classroom of today and tomorrow needs a device that can cue up scents on demand, and the Joelco Scentstructor is the only device that can do this. Joelco worked closely with famed olfactory scientist Alfred von Stinkenberg when creating the Scentstructor. Similar in principle to a printer, the Scentstructor accepts individual replaceable scent cartridges, not unlike essential oils, which can be blended in thousands of combinations to create millions of scents. The internal mechanism follows a specific recipe for a given scent, extracts the proper proportions of the base scents, then safely heats the ingredients into a lighter-than-air plasma that is propelled into the classroom via a silent, virtually undetectable fan. Within seconds, an average-sized classroom is filled with a delicious scent, or repugnant perhaps, it's your choice. And this fragrance will propel your lesson into the next sensory dimension. Maybe the scent you need to make your lesson come alive is gentle summer rain, or maybe it's food poisoning vomit covered up by bathroom spray. Either way, the scent will linger for a few minutes, clearing up in time for you to present a new scent for the next phase of the lesson. The Joelco Scentstructor will provide a new dimension to teaching students pie charts. Via a USB 3 cable, the Scentstructor can connect to any computer, PC or Mac, and the included Scentify software contains thousands of built-in scents, from apple to manure to zucchini. A teacher can use Scentify to create a list of scents, keeping the list in queue and then triggering the scent at just the right time during the lesson. Student interest and participation is virtually guaranteed to improve in any class once students start smelling their way to knowledge. As we built the Joelco Scentstructor, we constantly asked ourselves, how can we make this even better? What else should it do? Well, with the help of the Scentify software, the possibilities of the Scentstructor are virtually limitless. Scentify is based on open source tools, and it will remain an open source software. Teachers are encouraged to create their own scents, say, Mrs. Johnson's Storming the Beach at Normandy, or 8th grade, London during the plague, and then upload the recipes for these scents to the forums section of scentstruction.org for other people to use. This means that when it's your class's turn to learn about the Black Death, you won't have to create your own scent. Simply search the forum for the perfect fragrance, download the recipe to your Scentify software, and you're on your way to the 1660s. Blimey, that smells terrible! The Scentstructor can also work in a room without a computer. Simply copy your scent recipes to a USB stick using the Scentify software, plug the USB stick into the Scentstructor, and you're on your way to a new dimension in learning. The Scentstructor is highly customizable. Among the settings you can adjust are Scent Power, choose from light, medium, robust, or engulfing, and Scent Duration. The system can automatically and periodically expel more of the recipe to make the scent endure longer in the classroom. The Scentstructor will forever change learning in classrooms. Rather than describe a scene, English teachers can immerse their students in it. History teachers can have students close their eyes and smell what it was like to be a Viking. Geography teachers can have students smelling cheese in Italy one instant and engulfing boiling Canadian maple syrup the next. The Jolco Scentstructor will help teachers change the way they present lessons to their students, and students for whom typical sensory stimulation has failed to break through will have new doors open to them. The sense of smell has not been abandoned in modern education, it was simply never permitted admittance. Right now we can leverage this sense in learning, and its mighty powers of association as we have never been able to before. The classroom will become something movies, books, smartboards, and textbooks could never create. With the Scentstructor, students will learn in 4 dimensions.